same first name and last name as you.
And you've never met them.
How does that happen? We will chat to Paul O'Sullivan, the lead singer of the Paul O'Sullivan Band, next.
Gary and Jaden.
Here's Don, Meg and Randell.
Just on 6:30, The Edge, you will not have heard of the Paul O'Sullivan Band, but it is a fascinating story how Paul O'Sullivan teamed up with not one, not two, but 3 other Paul O'Sullivans to form a band.
I feel like we've all done this on Facebook, right? Type your own name in to see who else pops up.
No, absolutely.
But how many of us have gone on to form a band with people with the same name as ourselves?
Yes, we need a bit of talent first.
It is crazy. We'll introduce you to one of the Paul O'Sullivans and some of their music as well. How good is a band when it's just 4 guys with the same name decide to form one? It's next on The Edge. Exact same name come together and they form a band. What are the chances that the music that they end up creating is epic or awful? We've got some of their music. We will play it to you. But first, let's meet one of the Paul O'Sullivans. Morning, Paul.
Good morning. How are you?
We're doing great. Which Paul are we talking to? What is your role in the Paul O'Sullivan Band?
So we've all kind of taken on geographically based nicknames to avoid confusion amongst the poor Paul O'Sullivan. So you are talking with Baltimore Paul. And I am the creator of the band and also the lead singer and the rhythm guitar player.
Right, it's a fascinating story, the Paul O'Sullivan Band. So you were bored during lockdown and you did that thing that we've all done, I think, gone on Facebook and searched Paul O'Sullivan. And you messaged how many other Paul O'Sullivans?
I sent them to probably 9 or 10 different Paul O'Sullivans, and 3 or 4 accepted my friend request. And before I knew it, their stuff was showing up in my newsfeed, and I kind of got to know them. And it hit me. I was like, wait a minute, we're all musicians, and we all kind of play different instruments. So it was kind of like the universe was daring me to make something out of it. So we did, and we're the Paul O'Sullivan Band now.
It's fascinating. What are the chances?
But then very hard to catch up for band practice, Paul, as a group.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we're using Zoom and Skype and whatever we can to really make it work.
What's the age range from, say, the youngest Paul O'Sullivan to the oldest?
So I am the youngest. I am 33 years old, the only millennial in the band. And then we have Rotterdam Paul. He's a Generation X. He's in his 50s. And then I think the other 2 are baby boomers, and they're either late 50s or very early 60s. But thankfully, the feedback has been very good so far.
Are you guys ready to hear that moment? Imagine you're one of the Paul O'Sullivans from around the world. You submitted your part for the song, and you're opening the email, and you're finally going to hear yourself and 3 other people you've never met with the same name called Paul O'Sullivan.
It's very hard for me to imagine, but yes.
doing your version of Old Town Road from Billy Ray Cyrus and Lil Nas.
Cool.
It's amazing. Four strangers combining their powers. The only thing in common is the exact same name in music.
I like it. And I guess if you're like the bass player, Paul, like your job security is pretty good because you get to find another bass player with the same name as Paul O'Sullivan. It's going to be hard to get axed from the band.
Right? Yeah. All of them. It's pretty hard to get axed and replaced.
Yeah, find another one.
Yeah, good luck, mate.
Yeah. Hey, Meg, do you want to hear one of your favourite artists, Carly Rae Jepsen?
Oh, I love her.
Do you want to hear the Paul O'Sullivan Band doing Call Me Maybe?
Yes.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. It's hard to look right at you, baby, but here's my number, so call me maybe. Hey, I just met you.
I like that.
And
That's like amazing that you guys are able to send all like your parts over Zoom and put together something like this, Paul.
That's incredible. So what are the plans? Yeah. Are you going to meet? Are you going to tour? I mean, eventually, once this pandemic is over?
Ultimately, the goal would be to do a 4-city tour where we go to every person's respective hometown to do a show.
That's cool. Paul, what if there are any Paul O'Sullivans listening here in New Zealand? Yeah. Is there any more room in the band, or are you're chocker?
We're open to collaboration. We've met a few other ones, and we even get some Paul Sullivans. and we have to deliver the news that sorry,
No,
you don't have the
yeah.
O in your name. So we have to
Sorry.
deliver it.
Deliver the hard
Okay,
news.
one question. What if your name is Paul Oliver Sullivan?
That's a nice little loophole right there. I like that. I like the way your mind works.
I reckon he's just saying that as a common courtesy.
No.
No, you need the apostrophe, not a full stop.
Hey, thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you.
Yeah, send us out with some Toto Africa.
It's gonna take a lot to drag me away from you.
Paul O'Sullivan Band.
There's nothing but 100 men.
Paul O'Sullivans from around the world.
Here we go.
Where is it?
I miss the rain.
Oh, we can't sing. We're not in it.
Africa.
Yeah, do not
Where's
sing
the
unless your name's
room?
Paul.
Take some time to do the things we never had.
Thank you, Paul. You have a great day, mate. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.